Hello, Jack and Ashley. Here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. That's me just in the basement pointing out that really old, lovely main sewer stack pipe and clean out. I told you it was a bit of a challenge to take that cover off, but it got off. I got it back on. It probably should be replaced at some point in the future. Looks like it's just a 4-inch cap that you can buy at Menards or Home Depot pretty easily. We're in cast iron, at least for the short term. Typical corrosion, not terrible. There is a little bit, so there's a kind of an anomaly right there. So that on the bottom of the screen, it's either going to be an inlet into the pipe or it's damaged, but it's circular enough where I don't really see that it potentially is damaged. But when the pipe is cleaned and that's gone over, I would just have the technician look at that and just confirm that it's just an inlet into the pipe. So here's our transition to clay, right? So right at about 28, 29 feet, we switch over and we're right into roots. Typically 4-foot sections of pipe. You've got roots growing in on most all of them, and a ton of cobwebs in there. The pipe has not been, obviously the house is vacant, so we're not getting high volumes of water pushing through the pipe, but there hasn't been any kind of regular maintenance to the pipe. It doesn't have to be annually, but what I would say is if you have clay sections, you should be addressing the pipe at least every 5 or 6 years, going in there, cleaning it, at least looking at it and see what's going on in there. So again, roots and cobwebs. The other thing with clay pipes is sometimes you'll get what are called offsets. I'm sorry, that's going to bug me here, and I'm going to try to get it off by running some water. But my patience was minimal, so I ended up just kind of whacking it off with some roots, and that kind of helped a little bit. Eventually the water catches up to me, and we've got some water flowing through the pipe. But what I was saying is clay sections, since they're not glued together, sometimes you have to deal with offsets where one side is higher than the other. There's a lip, and it makes it difficult to run a camera through, or any number of little issues with it. You don't have that. You've got fairly good connection between your pipes. You're alwa't going to have root growth. It doesn't matter how good the connection is. You're still going to have root growth coming in. It's just a characteristic of this type of pipe. Hang in there for a second. I'll knock this off in a matter of moments. There we go. Not the best, clearest picture just because of all the cobwebs and stuff like that. When I took the camera head out, it was just basically covered over with all kinds of cobwebs and stuff. Might have been a different material there. It's hard to tell. It could have just been just a trick of the light. Coming up here in just another couple of feet, we're going to hit this. This is the blockage that I could not get past. Almost 100% coverage across the pipe. I don't typically like to use my camera head lens as a battering ram to try to push through there, but this was solid. I did push on it a fair amount. But it wasn't going anywhere. And then here's the water finally making its way into the scene, and you can see that it's blocked enough, those roots and any other paper products that's caught up in it, entwined enough where it's definitely holding the water. Now, how readily that would back up 70 feet into the house, that's unknown. I think eventually the roots get bad enough throughout the pipe where that becomes a real issue. So definitely the recommendation is going to be have the pipe cleaned and then reevaluated for 2 reasons. One, to make sure that there's not any damage that was potentially hidden by the roots and the cobwebs, and 2, so you can see the full length of the pipe. You want to get all the way out to the city connection. So please read through the written reports. Shoot back to me with any questions. I'm always happy to be a resource if you need any help with this or any of the other inspection problems today.